So what's the difference of these three? Vision, mission, and values. They're all independently different. Our vision is going to be more of like the future state. It encompasses the long-term journey. So many times, I don't know if when you guys do your ENPS scores for your employees, or you do any kind of employee surveys, you make sure you have a question on there, like what else do you need? A lot of times, when we're not really hitting this hard, we do this every quarter. Say, hey, we want to know the direction of the company. We want to know the direction of the company, and that's that vision. When I get that on my survey, I know that I have not been talking about this enough. Right? Your team, whether they say it or they don't, they want to know what on earth is going on here. Where are we going? Are we going to be the best fitness center in the whole entire county? And what does that look like? What does the best look like? Can you articulate it in words? Can you make a picture of it? Right? Are you going to grow to 80 locations? What does that look like? How do I fit into that? That's where your vision has got to get crystal clear. Your best leaders are so heck bent on creating and providing clear, crystal clear vision. Mission. What are we doing every day to move our vision forward? What are we doing? Okay. It's like a focus. Okay. Again, for example, the vision could be winning the war. The mission is we got to take this town, this town, this town, and this town. I hate to talk about war, but it's easy. Values. Right? Linking the ethics with the business. Crazy, right? The value, it's amazing. And here I'm going to say this now. We just had an election, and I don't know this for a fact, but I have a feeling that 90% of my team members voted the exact same way that I voted. Why? Because we all share certain values that we built this company on. So is that good or bad? It doesn't matter. But the point is, the values that we create come from you as the leader that permeates into your company. If I went and talked to Mark's team, they're going to feel a little bit different than if I talk to Sue's team, right? If I talk to Shauna's team, because of the values, right? So remember, you're going to have a culture. You want to take the reins and control that culture. And by control, I just mean mold that culture, okay? Does anybody have any questions on the difference of the vision, the mission, or the values? Okay, all right. All right, so the impact from customer versus team, okay, from the customer side, you're aligning marketing and your retention, right? Who are you you get a little help, obviously, with being a part of a national franchise, but within your communities, even like I've got clubs that are within 10 minutes of each other, and it feels very different when I go to the one in Farmington, West Hartford versus Glastonbury. So there's going to be some differences there. So you're going to tweak your marketing and your messaging accordingly. It deepens the appreciation and respect for your business. People like to know who you are. They like your story, right? It puts more context to where they're going, right? And then it creates a community of like-minded individuals. Same concept, right? This is for your customers. Team members, it attracts the right people. I cannot say that enough. Provides a strong purpose, passion, and community. All right. That is beautiful. And then encourage that creativity and productivity. Okay. So there's some really powerful things on both sides. Again, it's a 2-for-1 by having your values, your mission, and your vision. You're impacting quite a bit here. All right. Here's an example, or this is actually Core Ventures DNA. That's my company, right? That we house Anytime Fitness and StretchLab. So the vision, okay, is right there, to be the innovators transforming the health and wellness of the industry through nurturing personal and professional growth as we inspire individuals and teams to become the best versions of themselves. We want to grow to 85 plus units in the fitness space by 2029. Now, that has changed and molded, right? You can't really predict 5 years from now, but we've got to have that vision, and we will change and tighten up that vision as time changes. And it's been molded, but it always really centers on being the innovators and transforming the health and wellness of the industry. That's really where we love. Okay, our mission, so what we're doing daily, is we connect with people, we inspire people, and we transform people. That's not just the members. We're connecting with our team members, inspiring our team members, and transforming our team members, but also the members, connecting with them, inspiring them, and transforming them. We can talk to this. We're not making phone calls. We're connecting with our community. right? We're booking appointments to connect with people. We're not closing people, right? Closing them to buy something. We're inspiring them to make the first step forward in their journey, right? If you're brand new, you're a salesperson, right? You're a sales associate at Anytime Fitness. That's huge. You're inspiring people to take the first step, which we all know is one of the hardest steps. We got to appreciate those people for what they're doing. And of course, you give it to our coaches to transform. You transform them to something bigger and better than they've ever been before. Now, and it's also kind of linear, right? You got to connect with them. You got to inspire them if you want to transform them. So that's how our mission works. And that's how we talk about it on a regular basis. Okay.